Hey everybody, it's Rob here. You might have been seeing this message when you try to log into the game today that Diablo is having a scheduled maintenance today here. It lasts from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's 5 hours without Diablo. And they are like doing some performance and server maintenance and stuff like this. So you will not be able to play for quite some time. So this is starting at 3 p.m. in Europe and goes to 8 p.m. all the way to 8, like basically to prime time. If you're here like me from Europe, I'm from Germany. So this is going to be affecting me. I'm still going to be live later, but for now you will not be able to log in. You will not be able to play. And yeah, what to do now as you can't log in? So there's a couple of things you can do. We updated the planner here on d4builds.gg. You guys can see I've already been cooking a lot of builds for the PTR that starts tomorrow on Tuesday. And we have all the new uniques here. There's like a full new database. You guys can cook the sorcerer stuff here. We have the cool new chain lightning that I'm going to looking to try out. The new Vox staff here. And on the barb we have the Rakanov's Wake. We have the third blade. We are cooking a direct death blow barb at the moment here with just basically every slot has a unique, so you can check out some of the amazing new things that are coming here for the Diablo 4 Season 5 update. And again, this is going to happen tomorrow. You'll be able to play this on the public test server, and we have all this new stuff and we have a bunch of builds coming. I already made a bunch of planners here. If you click on the builds that I have here, and you can already select the Season 5 here. So obviously we've started with Barb. I'm also going to be cooking an AK-47 Landslide Druid here. And these are all going to be changing here to Season 5. And there's just a lot of cool stuff. I've also like briefly started with the tier list. You can also check that out. Just keep in mind this is a draft. It's not done yet. But there are some pretty cool things here. And it looks like the Druid's actually pretty strong now. And it's going to be this AK-47 build. And you have this like cool new ring that got introduced this season, the Earthbreaker, and it just gets tremendous amount of buffs, 4 times DPS. So there are a lot of cool things. We also have an update here, and you guys can see this on all my previous builds, like on the Whirlwind Barb as well here, that we have. So we have a new feature here where you can select the weapon on the planner, so you can just see this drop down, because I've been getting a lot of questions of, you know, which weapon you choose on which build. So I already have all the builds updated for that. And the weapon of choice here, for example, we are playing with Ramalaldi, which is getting a big buff, and we are using the Death Blow. So you can check out the planner. You can build your own stuff here. You can build your own weapons and your own planner setups. It's all updated, and it's going to be linked in the description. The next thing you can do, if you log into Battle.net, you guys will see here that they also have, we will be performing scheduled maintenance beginning on Monday. And again, the PTR starts tomorrow, so you can also already start downloading the PTR. So if you go here on the little like arrow here next to starting Diablo 4, so you need to select Diablo 4, and then here you can already download the public test realm. So there will be an update to this. You can already launch it, but the server is not live. So you can start downloading this in this downtime here. Download the PTR so you can log in tomorrow. And Adam Fletcher, which is one of the community managers for Diablo 4, he also confirmed already that you should not delete this client. It's gonna like basically just require you to update when you already have this client downloaded, and you're not gonna have to download the entire game again. So if your internet, just like me in Germany, is not the fastest, I would recommend you to pre-download the PTR so you can jump in tomorrow and start with the testing here right on Tuesday. And that's gonna help you just speeding this up in general. And yeah, I think it's really cool they're doing this maintenance, man. Hopefully it's gonna, you know, make the latency and the ping in the game even better. So there are just a lot of things here that we are looking forward to do. And if you have never played the PTR, just a little bit of information here as well. So you need to be able to launch this on the Blizzard launcher. This will not work if you're playing on a smart fridge, if you're playing on your console, if you're playing on your phone or on your smart toaster. You need to have a game license of Diablo for PC. I really hope that they will change this in the future to access this PTR tomorrow. But at the moment you need to do this, and you need to install the client basically. And I think a really cool thing that they do is they already copied all your characters. So you don't need to make a new character completely. You can play your existing character on the PTR. And the snapshot, I believe, was taken, they said this in the developer stream, from Thursday. So the way that your character was on Thursday that's basically going to be the snapshot that they will have here on the PTR client. And I'm actually pretty confident that, especially for this new game mode, I want to be playing the Whirlwind Barb here, and we're going to be rocking some pretty cool numbers. And we're going to be trying to lock on the PTR, and I highly encourage you to try it out, to test Season 5, to give feedback, because we can make the game a lot better and a lot more fairly balanced. I know that the Sorcerers and the Druids had some problems here, and we'll see how it's going to do on the final tier list and stuff. But there's some hope for all of this. And, you know, if something is not cool, they also will have a PTR forum up that you can report feedback in. So I strongly recommend you logging in, testing the Back to Hell seasonal theme, the new wave arena system that they showcased here. And I'm pretty sure that especially Whirlwind Barb is going to be a lot of fun in this new, you know, wave-based system here that you can do. And you're going to be crushing it, I'm pretty sure. And just big AoE damage, and definitely give feedback. Even if you don't have a strong character yet, or you want to experience the leveling process, you can do that. I think the biggest part is here that they have a character boost. So last time there was a vendor here in town, and you just click the vendor, and it would boost your character. So you just instantly, like, you make a level 1 character, you go to Kyovashad. I think they hinted that it's going to be a different town. Maybe it's going to be like Siriga or something. And you just click the vendor, and it boosts your character to the max. And you also get a bunch of legendaries. And I think even if you already have a character, I would strongly recommend you, you know, doing this character, doing a new character, because it's going to get you all the new legendaries. So all the cool stuff here, if you want to be playing a Barb, we have the Rakanov's Wake, you know, we have the Third Blade, like there's a bunch of new items for every class, a bunch of new aspects as well. And when you decide to make a new character, you can already, you know, get all the new legendaries, and you also have a chance, obviously, of getting a greater affixes. It's also going to give you one of the new uniques for each class. It's going to give you a bunch of gold, a bunch of stuff here. So I recommend this, even if you already have a character, to still boost a couple of new characters here, to really, you know, get the full experience and get all the new legendary items here, to just jump in. Especially, I think it's going to be throughout all the classes. These Rakanov Wake boots are going to be insane. Like, cooldown reduction on boots is just going to be so much fun, and we'll see. And I'm looking forward to the Third Blade as well, where our weapon mastery skills, such as Deathblow, have no cooldown whatsoever. You can just spam this basically as a core skill. So that's gonna be a hell of a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to this. And you know, the PTR, guys, is only up for 7 days. So I think it is essential that all of us, all of you, log in, play the PTR, give some feedback, so the game, you know, can continue to strive into the right direction. So we can get some fair, more fair class balance, especially to Druids and some other classes here. You know, that every class maybe is going to be brought up to the power level of the Barb. That was, I think, what they said. They don't want to do nerfs, even though they did a lot of caps in the recent patch. And I also, like, there's some changes here that I really don't understand why. For example, I think it was teleport. Like, teleport got the cooldown increased on Sorc. So I don't really understand. For me, like, all these caps that we see, all this, like, higher cooldown and stuff is, like, really killing the fun, you know? Like, this is just less fun, you know? Nobody wanted teleport to have a higher cooldown. I don't understand why this is being done at all. Like, this just, to me, nerfs the fun. Like, more cooldown, I don't like it. So really hope that people give some feedback there on all the other classes, and hopefully we can get a more fair and balanced game, and other classes are brought up to the Barbarian level, rather than, you know, everything being nerfed, like, to, I don't know, the Sorc level or the Druid level, right? Like, we rather want buffs, and then we'll see where Vessel of Hatred will take it from there, because I'm kind of expecting that the Spiritborn is going to be extremely powerful. So I really, really encourage you to take these 7 days. 7 days is not long, and then we won't be able to access, you know, Season 5 until it launches on August 6th. So we have basically a month there to you know, like, not have the PTR anymore. So you want to test the stuff now and give feedback now, the next week here, starting tomorrow, and then see what the devs come up with, so we can have an amazing and awesome Season 5. So prepare some builds, think about the build that you want to play for the PTR, and then jump in tomorrow and let's jump in together and have some fun with all these cool new builds. I'm really looking forward to that. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and don't feel bad about this downtime. Touch some grass. I will do some shopping, some IRL chores to be fully ready to blast tomorrow with some prepared food and some good stuff, because 7 days isn't long, guys, and you will miss Season 5 and the PTR once it's over. So log in those 7 days and prepare your builds, get cooking, and provide some feedback so Blizzard can make Diablo 4 even better for all of us. Take care, my friends. GG. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.